Hi Gemini, E-Ray Taronic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its blessings, and even be able to look forward to take advantage of the opportunities and assistance coming your way, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. This is a weekly update. It ranges from the 11th today until the 17th Saturday. Be sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising video as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for the week. Having your natal chart definitely helps. If you don't have your natal chart or you need it analyzed, please contact me. You can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com, or you can Facebook Messenger me. Now, this month's newsletter is celebrating all Joan July. I implore you to dive into the audiobook version of Unfortunately Francine, and don't forget to stay tuned for Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway. Several lucky winners will receive a copy of Unfortunately Francine to read and or listen to, and hopefully review. It is the bookish thing to do, you know. There will also be an opportunity to win an autographed copy of the epic novel Black by Joan Vassar. You can find a copy of the newsletter on my newsfeed today, and actually the synopsis for Black as well. I'll be posting a reading of that as well. So check out the sneak peek of Unfortunately Francine inside the newsletter. On July the 11th, today, Diamond's World is back with Joan Vassar at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to chat about the lost files that didn't make it into the pages of the infamous Black series. On Thursday, July 15th, author Navi Robbins is scheduled to grace the stage, and he'll be chatting it up about his newest release at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, The Shadow of the Jackal. Also, don't forget that on Friday, you can check out Freestyle Friday with ICU reading and chatting. If you want to actually participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, you can contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU reading and chatting, via Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Venus and Mars continue to be conjunct as they move through Leo, sprinkling in romance, finances, and pleasurable times as it moves along. Of course, we're still under the influence of the Cancer new moon, offering assistance and opportunity. But the good news is that Mercury is out of shadow and it moves into Cancer, trining Jupiter. This means blessings communicated your way. It could even be about your skills or something you've been working on. Now matters of the home are not only the focus, but the communication actually is coming in now. It's the chatter, especially with the pesky Mars, Saturn, Uranus square imposing surprising restrictions on our possessions, resources, and even our self-worth. Let's look at what this means for each sign. If you have placements between 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, more or less, the energies will affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully the transit can impact your life. Now on Sunday, today, the sun is in Cancer at 19 degrees. So it's a good day to tackle mundane tasks, especially if they have to do with home and family, as far as even your money or your resources, okay? Also, if it has to do with writing or education, you can get that done too. But you'll have to tackle your mundane tasks first, you know, because things could get in the way. With the position of Cancer at 0 degree, home and family being the conversation, especially as it pertains to you for your finances, for your resources and money, things could get in the way. You know, you might have something to get done, but you might find that other things get in the way. You might have to tend to other family obligations. So being that it's money, you might want to do something, but you might have to use the money for something else, okay? And most likely, it could have to do with a child or a romantic partner, okay? Because that's an area that squares this area. So all while Mercury is in Cancer, like for the next 30 days, you'll be dealing with this, okay? This is about your money and your resources, okay? You'll have friction with goals, friends, social groups, and things like that. Things pop up. You might not have enough money to do what you want to do. You might not be making the money that you want to make with your friends. You know, your money goal might not be made. You might be spending money on romance, creative endeavors, children, okay? You could have to spend money on that, or you know, yeah, it could be draining your resources or something like that. or you might not be having the resources that you want as far as communication, romance, and children. And you'll be dealing with that for the next 30 days. Now, as far as the blessings, you will have money coming in, blessings through career and work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So money will be communicated to you and resources through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Be mindful not to exhaust them on romance, creative endeavors, and children. Okay? You also will have assistance behind the scenes with home and family. So money coming directly to you behind the scenes from home and family. If you're it could be anything. It's your own money. So like I said, it could be money that you're making from work. It could be some type of, payment that comes in through it could be, you could even be like if you have rental properties, or if you did like one of those like home equity loans or something like that, or took some type of money out behind the scenes that has to do with home and family. You're getting some type of assistance with resources in home and family behind the scenes. Yeah. Okay. For the next 30 days. Okay. All of that is aspecting you. Now on Monday, this is a single transit. These are single transits that I'm going to talk about for the rest of the time. On Monday, the sun is in Cancer at 20 degrees. If you have any aspects between 17 and 23 degrees, this will aspect you more heavily. You could take on too much on Monday. Try not to take on too much, because if you do, you could find yourself at a loss where it comes to accomplishing anything. Stuff could just be getting in the way. Or if you're doing too much, you might find that you don't get anything done because you're jumping from A, B, C to D. You gotta temper that. You might come against some bumps in the road. Make out an action plan before acting on impulse. Okay, or you'll find yourself coming up at a loss. Now, with this pesky Saturn, Uranus, Mars square, let me tell you where it is, where it's been imposing restrictions on you. Especially if you have any placements between, I would say about 9. Okay. Because Saturn is at 11 degrees. So if you have any placements in Aquarius between 8 and 14 degrees, you've been feeling those restrictions more so as far as your education and skills, what you think, what you preach. At long distance travel, trying to contact people and get in touch with people at a distance from you as far as your education and skills, my book people, your book works and things like that. You also, those are where your restrictions and responsibilities are, and they've been squaring you behind the scenes. In addition to that, it's squaring the communication behind the scenes. Somebody has been, people have been gossiping about you behind the scenes. Yeah. And maybe even about your creative works, or what you think and what you preach. Something that you've worked on in your solitude. Yeah. You've been having those squares with people just, talking about you behind the scenes. It could even have to do with a sibling. It could be a sibling too. Or even your networks of people, like your neighbors and things like that. I don't want to only focus on book stuff because I have other people that watch me. It could be you having issues behind the scenes with your neighbors, with a sibling, with someone, and then your networks of people near and far. You just been having those snags with them in communication. Okay, that's where those squares are imposing restrictions and responsibilities on you as well. It's loosening up a little as far as the communication with your networks of people, because Venus is there. Okay, so it's helping that out a little bit as far as neighbors, neighborhoods, and things like that. Siblings and things around you. But that long distance travel and people talking mess about you, people that are at a distance from you, that is still going on. Okay. All right. So you want to be mindful of that. Now, I have for you something, either the sun is coming out for you or something is being illuminated as far as a short-lived romance, friends, a fling, or something like that. Or maybe even that's ending and something new is coming up over the horizon. Okay. You got some type of victory aspecting, but the victory is a new journey that you're taking. Are you moving? Are you moving to a new business location or moving to a new house? Okay? Because that's aspecting. Or if you're trying to, that's aspecting. That's going to be a victory. Something is ending and bringing something new over the horizon. Don't get scared because you see the death card. You see the sun in the background. This is a good thing. Okay? And the Knight of Cups is about new friends and new relationships coming your way. It could also be a fling, though. You know, if some of you had a fling, that could be aspecting too. Or if a new relationship came your way, yeah, romance, affection, new friends, gratitude for good times. It was short-lived, okay? Maybe even you had some type of a celebration previously and stuff like that, and now that ended, okay? Now you're moving along to something else, but this is a new journey. It's either a new business opportunity or a new home, okay? That's what's aspecting you now. If you got into a relationship, it could be ending too. If you had a fling or something like that that came through for some of you, that could be ending. All right? Okay. Now, on Tuesday, the sun is in Cancer at 21 degrees. If you have any aspects between 18 and 24 degrees, that's aspecting you. It's a good day to make a comeback after you were perceived to be failing, or maybe even up against the chopping block or between a rock and a hard place, or, you know, this is where your hard work counts. If somebody said that you shouldn't have done something, you know, this is where your hard work could come in. Avoid accidents as well. Let's see, your friction areas. Friends, behind the scenes, romance, creative endeavors, and children. Okay, just try not to overspend. I'm trying to see what I'm getting here because somebody has been lying or deceitful. Okay. Should I take these? That was a lot of cards that fell out. All right, I'm going to take them. All right. You need to look within. Look at your intuition and go within. There's been some type of deceit or some type of lie. Somebody lying to you, being deceitful towards you. Okay? Playing on your subconscious or something like that. Yeah. Messing with your emotional security, messing with you feeling secure, messing with you feeling abundant. Because she's exuberant, she's secure, she's abundant. She's wise as well. Okay. Maybe someone is messing with that, especially if you are a water sign. You have a rising water sign or a moon water sign like Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. All right. Somebody's been messing with that. But now you're going to have some type of communication come in. Okay. Somebody's coming in with some type of communication about some type of creative work. Or actually, good news coming in as far as a discovery, some type of exploration that you've been doing. You've been progressing cautiously because there's several things that you need to pay attention to when this person comes to you with this news. It could even be about that home or that business that we were aspecting before, or it could be about that romantic partner that's coming in. Either way, you need to make sure that you keep your wits about you and pay attention, because this could be unbridled enthusiasm. Like somebody coming to you telling you, oh, I got this, and I got this on the floor, I got that on the floor, and this and that and this and that, and this is gonna be great for you. Okay. Watch out. It could be short-lived. All right. Just be mindful of what they're telling you. All right. Use your mental acuity. Okay. This is about a victory coming your way, but it's about mental acuity. Use your mental acuity to assess what you should do with your investments, what you should do with your finances, because this fast communication is coming your way. If somebody's trying to get you to invest something, maybe even in a home or a business or a business location, okay, it could be short-lived, okay, and it might shake your stability. Pay attention to that news that's coming in, all right? It's good news, but there's some things you need to pay attention to. All right, you need to make sure you have insurance in place. You need to make sure that it's something that you need to be looking out for. You need to be looking at your investments, because something is not necessarily on the up and up with somebody lying to you or trying to steal something from you or trying to get something over on you, okay? They're trying to take your investments or your security, or they're trying to get in there into your stuff, okay? You need to be mindful of that, okay, Gemini? Be very, very careful. Somebody wants something from you. Now, on Wednesday, and they'd be done left you in a state of worry, all right? And if you sit back and you want to wait, or you start asking questions and they start arguing with you about it, that tells you right there, nah, maybe I should, they getting kind of aggressive. I should bag back a little bit, all right? Now, the sun is in Cancer at 22 degrees on Wednesday. Try not to use up all your resources on that day. If you have an opportunity to replenish them, take it, but don't overdo it on Wednesday, especially if you have any placements in Cancer. You know what? If you have any placements, period, between 18 and 25 degrees, especially in Aries or Libra. So as far as your romance, creative endeavors, and children, friends, goals, and social groups, and your contacts, be mindful of that, all right? Yeah, be mindful of that. I think I talked to you about Tuesday already. Pay attention to your interests. Value your own interests over anybody else's, okay? Value your interests over somebody else's. On Wednesday, at the same time that you could find yourself overdoing it, Pallas goes retrograde in Pisces. It's going retrograde in your sector of career. Okay, Pallas is about talent, art, wisdom, institutions. And this is about things, this is going to be about things you worked on in the past and career. Be mindful as well on that day. Be mindful as well on that day if you're stepping out of the shower or the tub. Let me see, this is Pisces. Yeah. Be mindful on that day if you're, so you don't get into any accidents or anything, okay? Make sure you have insurance in place, especially with your relationships you have in career, okay? If you get into something with somebody, a relationship or a business or something, over some money, make sure that you have insurance in place. What is going on here? All right, so we have an organization here. Something is going on with some type of, it's either a mother figure or it's an organization. Some news you're waiting on to come through. And I say you're waiting because you have the Hangman here. Either you're waiting, or either you're waiting because you don't know what to do, or they're waiting to give you a decision, okay? But this could be you waiting and looking within to see what you should do about this new organization or this new offer or this business that you have something to do with, whether you should maybe even stay with them or maybe whether you should go your own way. This is what's aspected here, okay? Now, your fortune is changing. Something is changing. And you could either have somebody coming in the picture that is a Capricorn, or this could talk about some type of obsession that you have. Yeah, this could talk about that, or this could talk about some obsession that you have going on that you need to temper. Now, the star talks about inspiration, hope, serenity, spirituality, clarity. You've reached a point where your past experiences enable a dream to come true. Okay, and this is talking about you being on the right path. Okay, all right, so maybe a Capricorn is coming in for you. But if you've been, if you have any obsessions, you want to get a hold to those, okay? Because that could get in the way. That could get in the way of the wheel spinning in a positive direction for you, all right? You need to continue to have that hope because the wheel is spinning for you. Do not get obsessed or downtrodden about what is going on. If this is not a Capricorn coming your way, this could be about you getting obsessed over something or having some type of addiction to something, okay? Rein in your behavior as it pertains to either money or an unhealthy love affair, some type of baser instincts, greed, beware of investing energy or money in the wrong person or project for short-term gain. Remember when you got the Cups card, the Knight of Cups that was talking about short-lived experiences and stuff like that. Maybe somebody coming in with quick information, trying to geek you up and saying that, oh, you should do this and you should do that. They might be trying to steal some money from you, okay? It could be a Capricorn person. All right? That's what that is. Okay? That's what that could be too. Be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of who you go into business with, Gemini, or who you partner with. Okay? Water your own grass. Okay? That's where you are the Empress. Water your own. Protect your own interests. Okay, make sure you have insurance on things. Make sure you have your stuff copywritten too. All right, make sure you have your stuff copywritten if this is for my book people. But having insurance as far as things that have to do with the past and career is aspecting for you. All right, now on Thursday, yeah, because I'm just going and going. On Thursday, July the 15th, the sun is in Cancer at 23 degrees. It could be between 20 and 26 degrees. Okay. That person could be Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, by the way. Anyway, on Thursday the 15th, the sun in Cancer is at 23 degrees. It's aspecting success over obstacles on that day. So this is where you can triumph over struggles. And with Chiron, the wounded healer, aspecting at 12 degrees in your sector of friends, goals, and high hopes. Okay? This is between money and friends, goals, and high hopes. You could have some type of recognition or reward coming your way, all right? Especially if you're between those degrees that I talked about, 20 to 26. All right, for any of your placements, it'll affect, okay? If you have any placements in Aquarius or Gemini, that means assistance and opportunities coming your way. If you have any placements in Sagittarius or Leo, that's bringing blessings to you through relationships, communicating blessings to you. If you have any aspects between Cancer and Capricorn, that's where the challenge from the past can maybe come back, and that might be what you're triumphing over. A challenge from the past that had to do with your money and your shared finances, okay? Your money across the board was something you're passionate about. Now, on the 16th, on Friday, the sun is in Cancer at 24 degrees. This is the degree of the ousted, Okay, it can symbolize where you've been shunned or gone the distance with something that other people didn't want you to go the distance with, whether it was family or friends, people close to you. It was something they didn't want you to do or get involved in. But this degree is where you can be shown to have made the right decisions, whether it's you getting into something and doing something, or you choosing not to get into something that family wanted you to get into. You know, it's where you basically said, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you just kept with your own mind and kept at it. Okay. If you have any aspects between 21 and 27 degrees, Cancer, or even Pisces or Scorpio, you're going to have blessings come in as far as work and career. If you have any aspects between those degrees in Taurus or Virgo, you're going to have assistance and opportunities coming in home and family, okay? Now on July the 17th, Saturday, the sun is in Cancer at 25 degrees. You can find yourself not wanting to take the beaten path on that day. Feel free to allow your creativity to flow as you see fit. You can find yourself happy with the results on Saturday, okay? Now, just remember, watch who you get into business with. Okay, watch who you get involved with, period. Even if you're moving in with somebody or something like that, they could just want to steal from you or something like that. They want to get over on you in some type of way. So be careful, Gemini. Remember to navigate the week with foresight, mental acuity, okay, and determination. Blessings to you. I love you guys. Bye now.